The Pennsylvania purple glob refers to a mysterious, jelly-like substance that allegedly fell from the sky in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, in 1950. Witnesses described the material as purple in color, with a consistency similar to soap or gelatin, and reported that it dissipated quickly after landing. Some theories suggest that the glob was a form of star jelly, a folklore term for gelatinous substances sometimes found on grass or trees after meteor showers. Proponents of the extraterrestrial origin theory point to the unusual color and sudden appearance of the substance as evidence of its otherworldly nature. Scientists have proposed various explanations, including the possibility that the glob was a mass of single-celled organisms or a type of slime mold. Some researchers link the Pennsylvania purple glob to other reported incidents of strange substances falling from the sky, suggesting a recurring phenomenon. The quick dissipation of the material has made it difficult for researchers to conduct thorough analyses, contributing to the ongoing mystery surrounding its composition and origin. Skeptics argue that the glob may have been a natural occurrence misinterpreted due to its unusual appearance, while believers maintain that its properties were truly anomalous. People of the Mount refers to an ancient civilization believed to have inhabited parts of North America, known for constructing large earthen mounds. These people are thought to have flourished between 1000 BCE and 1700 CE, spanning a period of nearly 3,000 years. The mounds they built varied in size and purpose, from small burial sites to massive structures potentially used for ceremonial or astronomical purposes. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous artifacts associated with this culture, including pottery, tools, and ornaments, suggesting a complex and advanced society. The civilization is now linked to indigenous North American cultures such as the Adena, Hopewell, and Mississippian, challenging earlier theories of a lost race or extraterrestrial origin. The size and complexity of the mounds indicate that these people possessed advanced knowledge of construction techniques and social organization. Some of the most notable structures left by the people of the Mount include the Great Serpent Mound in Ohio and Monk's Mound in Illinois, which are now protected historical sites. Ongoing research into these earthworks continues to provide valuable insights into prehistoric North American cultures and their practices. Perestroika deception refers to a theory that the fall of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War were part of an elaborate ruse orchestrated by Soviet leadership. Proponents argue that the dissolution of the USSR was a strategic move designed to lull the West into a false sense of security. The theory suggests that Soviet leaders, including Mikhail Gorbachev, implemented perestroika and glasnost as part of a long-term plan to deceive and ultimately defeat Western capitalist nations. Supporters point to the rapid rise of former Soviet officials to positions of power in post-Soviet states as evidence of continuity in the communist power structure. The theory proposes that by appearing to embrace democracy and capitalism, Russia and other former Soviet states could more easily infiltrate and influence Western institutions. Some adherents believe that the goal of this deception was to gradually erode Western values and sovereignty, paving the way for a resurgence of communist ideology on a global scale. Proponents often cite the writings of Soviet defector Anatoly Golitsyn, who predicted many elements of this strategy in his books New Lies for Old and The Perestroika Deception. The theory gained traction among some Western intelligence analysts and political commentators who were skeptical of the rapid changes in the Soviet bloc. Supporters of the perestroika deception theory argue that events in recent years, such as Russia's assertive foreign policy and the rise of left-leaning movements in the West, align with the predicted outcomes of this strategy. Phantom islands refer to land masses that appeared on maps for a period of time, but were later discovered to be non-existent or misidentified. These islands were often the result of navigational errors, optical illusions, or deliberate fabrications by explorers and cartographers. Some phantom islands, like Hy Brasil off the coast of Ireland, persisted on maps for centuries and became the subject of numerous legends and expeditions. Proponents of phantom island theories argue that some of these landmasses may have actually existed, but disappeared due to natural disasters or rising sea levels. Certain phantom islands, such as Sandy Island in the Coral Sea, remained on modern maps and nautical charts until as recently as 2012. Despite not physically existing, some researchers suggest that phantom islands could be evidence of temporary geological phenomena, like volcanic islands that emerge and then sink back into the ocean. The persistence of phantom islands on maps has led to speculation about hidden lands, lost civilizations, and potential cover-ups by governments or organizations. Advanced satellite imagery and global positioning systems have largely eliminated the possibility of phantom islands existing undetected in the modern world. This entry refers to the theory that a significant portion of social media users are not real individuals, but artificial constructs created by algorithms or organizations. Proponents argue that these phantom accounts are designed to influence public opinion, manipulate trends, and gather data on real users. Some researchers point to the high number of bot accounts detected on various platforms as evidence supporting the existence of these phantom users. Advocates of this theory claim that advanced AI technology allows for the creation of highly convincing fake profiles with generated images and believable posting patterns. Suspicious activity such as coordinated posting, rapid follower growth, and engagement with specific topics are cited as potential indicators of phantom accounts. Some believers suggest that phantom social media people are used by governments, corporations, and other entities to conduct large-scale social experiments or psychological operations. The theory gains credibility from documented cases of social media manipulation, such as the use of troll farms and coordinated disinformation campaigns. Critics argue that the prevalence of phantom accounts is overstated, while supporters maintain that the true extent of the phenomenon is deliberately obscured by platform operators. The concept of phantom social media people raises questions about the authenticity of online interactions and the potential for widespread manipulation of public discourse. The phantom time hypothesis proposes that a significant portion of the early Middle Ages, specifically the years 614 to 911 AD, never actually occurred and were fabricated by historians. This theory, developed by German historian Heribert Illig in 1991, suggests that approximately 297 years were added to our calendar, making the current year about 1726 instead of 2023. Proponents argue that there is a lack of archaeological evidence and reliable contemporary documents from this period, which they claim supports the idea of a historical fabrication. The hypothesis points to inconsistencies in the Gregorian calendar reform and suggests that Holy Roman Emperor Otto III conspired with Pope Sylvester II to fabricate these years to place themselves at the millennial year 1000 AD. Supporters of this theory cite the scarcity of building projects and scientific advancements during the proposed phantom period as evidence for its non-existence. Some adherents claim that historical figures like Charlemagne were either entirely fictional or their lives and accomplishments were greatly exaggerated to fill the phantom time gap. The theory attempts to explain certain anachronisms in historical records and the rapid technological advancements that seemed to occur after the proposed phantom period. Critics argue that the hypothesis ignores substantial evidence from other cultures and astronomical records, while supporters maintain that it offers a solution to various historical inconsistencies. The Philadelphia experiment refers to an alleged secret U.S. Navy project conducted in 1943 at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard. According to the theory, the experiment aimed to make the USS Eldridge invisible to enemy radar and potentially teleport the ship. Proponents claim that the project involved the use of powerful electromagnetic fields to bend light around the vessel, rendering it optically invisible. Some accounts suggest that the experiment had unintended consequences, including the ship briefly disappearing and teleporting to Norfolk, Virginia, before reappearing in Philadelphia. Supporters of the theory point to supposed eyewitness testimonies from crew members who reported severe physical and psychological effects, including disorientation, nausea, and even cases of sailors fused into the ship's metal structure. The story gained popularity after the publication of The Case for the UFO by Morris K. Jessup in 1955, and subsequent anonymous letters claiming insider knowledge of the experiment. Some researchers argue that the Philadelphia experiment was an early attempt at developing stealth technology, which could explain the Navy's secrecy surrounding the project. Critics maintain that the story is a hoax, while believers suggest that the government has engaged in a cover-up to conceal the true nature of the experiment and its results. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.